50 Shades of Grey, written by E.L. James, voiced by Rachel Dula, bookjunkie 5. Let's not, okay? Let's get real, okay? I read 50 Shades of Grey, and recently I heard it was a fan fiction of Twilight, and I know people still like Twilight and still are like, oh my god, the 5th movie's coming out. And I'm sitting here like, not really my thing anymore. But I decided to pick up 50 Shades of Grey and kind of put in my own opinion of it, I guess. And basically the rundown is 50 Shades of what the fuck. Seriously. It's raunchy, it's raw. Even as I'm saying that, it sounds really dirty, and this is such a dirty book. And yes, it has little M for mature audiences only, but seriously, sometimes I can't believe that I read it. Basically, said Goodreads says this was really good, and I don't. It's only good because it's so bad. It's really bad writing, and the plot is horrible, and there's minimal character development. So coming from a writer's kind of perspective, it's really not a good book. If you're looking for something to just kind of pass the time away, if you know what I mean, I guess this is okay. Stars, I don't think it deserves any stars because there's really no content in it besides the raunchy and the dirty. But when literature student Anastasia Steele goes to interview young entrepreneur Christian Grey, she encounters a man who is beautiful, brilliant, and intimidating. The unworldly, innocent Anna is startled to realize she wants this man, and despite his enigmatic reserve, finds she is desperate to get close to him. Unable to resist Anna's quiet beauty, wit, and independent spirit, Grey admits he wants her too, but on his own terms. Shocked yet thrilled by Grey's singular, exotic taste, Anna hesitates. For all the trappings of success, his multinational businesses, his vast wealth, his loving family, Grey is a man tormented by demons and consumed by the need to control. When the couple embarks on a daring, passionately physical affair, Anna discovers Christian Grey's secrets and explores her own dark desires. Erotic, amusing, and deeply moving, 50 Shades trilogy is a tale that will obsess you, possess you, and stay with you forever. This has definitely stayed with me forever because I cannot get it out of my mind of how bad it is. I'm currently on the 3rd book, so don't hate me. I bought the entire box set from Walmart thinking this was going to be some awesome interwoven piece of literature because that's why it's so popular, but I realized the more popular books are, as hipster as it sounds, usually aren't the best things. I mean, no offense to Rebecca Black. She got popular because everybody was mean and hated her, and I don't hate her at all. I think everybody's entitled to their dreams, whether or not they're publicly successful in the right ways that society wants. Anyway, this isn't about Rebecca Black. Honestly, I can't. I think my mind is just boggled by the fact of how bad this book is. If you're into stuff kind of like that, by all means, go forth and read it. I mean, there's really nothing to say about this book. Basically, Anna's friend couldn't go to interview lovely Christian Grey because she got sick, and she goes to interview him, and then he decides that he wants her because she's pretty, and then they just have sex all the time. That is basically the book. There is no underlying plot until about this halfway through the 2nd book, in which there's very, very little to do much with anything besides sex. So I don't recommend it if you're looking for something meaningful. I mean, if there was something that had more plot to it, that made it all multi-dimensional in characters and flourished, you know, backgrounds. I mean, you really don't get to know any of the characters until like the second book, and the initial response from me was I kind of wanted to stop at the first book, but then I was also curious as a reader to see if any developments would have been made, and there weren't any real developments, and it's kind of not worth your time unless you're looking for something raunchy to read, because that's basically all it is. There's really nothing to say about this book other than that. And I don't know why are you even talking about this for more than 5 minutes, because there's nothing. My inner goddess is so pleased. I mean, seriously? I'm gonna say the two most used words in the entire series. Oh my. And then that's it. She uses the same words. It makes me insulted as a reader reading it because it's so straightforward, I guess. I mean, readers like to say, hey, I saw that coming. Readers like to anticipate things and get excited for reading the next chapter. This is all just like laid out, and her thoughts are really annoying and tedious, where you're just like, yeah, you said that on like 5 sentences ago. Oh my. Mind shocker blower there. Anyway, that's my review for the entire box trilogy of 50 Shades of Grey, is that it's sex. Hardcore, dirty, raunchy sex. So depending on how you think of that subject, you're entitled to your own review. I'm stepping out of this one for the sake of all readers around the world who like complex plots and characters that actually have substance. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. It pays the bills. Not really. I'd like it to eventually one day. Not really. I don't know. I'm a poor college student. Sue me. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful week and are doing good in your classes if you're in school. And just have an awesome day. Alright, bye guys.